foodie pals, I'm here with another mukbang. For those of you who are not familiar with mukbangs, mukbangs are an eat with me eating show. So, grab your food, grab a fork, grab a drink, whatever, sit down, have lunch with me, and let's get some discussion on. Today I have burritos, frozen burritos, because I'm too lazy to make real burritos. So they have sour cream, and as you can see, cheese, and salsa, and there's 2 burritos under there, believe it or not. And I have some little bites here for dessert. Some little, they're just little, like, candies. Those will be for dessert. So, I have a spoon. I'm going to go get a fork. I also have my trusty water. I don't know. I had another drink, but it went away. Maybe I'll grab something else while I'm in there. Okay, I had to grab a fork because I didn't have a fork. So, okay, today, I'm eating this for you today. So, Friday night, I watched Dead 7. For those of you who are not familiar with the movie Dead 7, I have it right here. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. This stupid light. Okay. This is Dead 7. It says on the back, starring an ensemble cast of music's biggest pop stars, a ragtag band of assassins team up to rid a small town of a zombie plague in the post-apocalyptic West. Apocalyptic, however you pronounce that. So, long story short, it's a bunch of boy banders dressed up in Western clothes, running around killing zombies. Pretty badass, if you ask me. I went into this movie. All that beautiful cheese. Making it messy, messy. Okay, so I'm going to try to name most of the boy banders that are in this movie. Howie Dorough from Backstreet Boys, AJ McLean from Backstreet Boys, Joey Fatone from NSYNC, Nick Carter from Backstreet Boys, Chris Kirkpatrick, y'all know how I feel about Chris Kirkpatrick, from NSYNC, Eric Michael Estrada from O-Town, Jeff Timmons from 98 Degrees, as well as a few others that I may have missed along the way. So, I thought this movie was going to be one of those movies that I would watch just because of who's in it. And then I was going to laugh myself silly during it. Well, I'll start by saying boy banders can't act. With the only exception that I saw in the whole movie was AJ McLean and Joey Fatone. Y'all know how I feel about Joey Fatone. Okay, Joey Fatone is like my boy, but if I did not like him as an actor, I would tell you guys because that's just how I roll. So long story short, this whole time they're running around this town trying to kill all these copperheads, aka zombies. And Eric Michael Estrada plays like this weird character, and Chris Kirkpatrick's one of the bad guys. Thankfully, he was only in the movie for 5 minutes, so I totally could handle him. But Whiskey Joe, aka Joey Fatone's character, was in the movie a lot, so I was really happy to see that. It was a very well produced movie. It was very good. But if you're going into it thinking it's going to be, you know, something really high budget. It was not low budget. It was not high budget. It was a sci-fi film. Those of you who are not familiar with sci-fi films, they're not very high budget. So they're not the best. There was a lot of blood in it. It had cutaway scenes, and it was pretty interesting. If you are a girl of the 2000s, or even a guy from the 2000s, a teenager, I was a teenager, and you enjoyed boy bands, I think you should watch the movie just because of that. Just because of that factor. Like I said, if you're looking for the next, you know, top selling movie, it's not it. However, ooh, that's a pretty piece. Let's do that. My camera lighting is not very good. If you want to laugh your ass off at some boy banders that can't act, this is the movie to watch. So, I was thinking about it the other night. Joey Fatone's like the only one in it that's actually been in other stuff. Other acting roles. Well, Chris Kirkpatrick has been in like one or two. But let's not even go there. As far as the main characters go, Joey Fatone, he was also in My Big Fat Greek Wedding. He was also in On the Line with Lance Bass. So he's like a legit actor. And he's not ever going to win an Academy Award or anything. An Oscar, whatever. He's definitely entertaining. And every time I see him, it just brings me back. Like, he's in his Progressive commercial now. And he's like recording with this boy band. And they're so bad. Oh my gosh. So, were you an NSYNC fan? Were you a Backstreet Boys fan? O-Town perhaps? Maybe even 98 Degrees? My favorite boy band of all time was No Authority. They did a song. Their very first single was Keep On. The one they're known for is Can I Get Your Number? And I'm telling you this. Tommy McCarthy from the second incarnation of the group of No Authority was in the movie for 2 seconds. He had one line. The whole movie I was trying to find him. He's supposed to be Dylan. I looked it up online because I was looking to see who all was in it. He's supposed to be Dylan. He's supposed to be Dylan. Who's Dylan? Well, you'll have to watch the movie to see who it is, but it's really funny because he just pops up for 2 seconds, and if you don't know it's him, you won't know it's him. And you know, No Authority was one of those bands that you had to be a really big fan to know who they were because they kept getting jacked around by their record deal, and 98 Degrees was just on fire at the time, so you win some, you lose some. I got to see some intimate concerts. I got to meet them a couple of times, and it was really nice to just kind of have those memories from it. What was your favorite boy band? What was your favorite boy in the band? So, my second favorite boy band was NSYNC. That's how much of the burrito I have left. Look at how pretty it is. So my second favorite boy band was NSYNC. Back in the day, I really liked Lance Bass because I liked his eyes and I liked his smile. But in the past few years, I've become obsessed with Joey Fatone. So we're just going to say Lance and Joey are my two favorites out of the band. If I had to pick one from, I don't know too much about the personalities of the Backstreet Boys. I just know that Nick had some issues, and AJ's a really good actor, and Brian Luttrell was, he's a Christian artist now. And the other two I don't even know. Kevin Richardson and Harry DeRoe, I don't even know what happened to him. Anyway, if I had to pick somebody because I wasn't too familiar with them as people, I picked Nick Carter because he's so triumphant. And I watched him on Dancing with the Stars, and I was rooting for him. Right behind Bindi, of course. Sorry, Nick. So that was my favorite one. O-Town I really liked, but I didn't really have a favorite out of them because I didn't watch it enough. I didn't listen to them enough. I thought they retired a long time ago, and I posted this picture of this cover on my Instagram, which will be linked down below. And O-Town actually liked it, and they're on tour this year. I was like, ah! O-Town liked me! Ah! So I posted another picture of the picture of them liking me. And they liked the picture. So not only did they like my picture of the Dead Seven, they liked my picture of me that I took of them liking my Dead Seven picture. Just let that process for a second. I wonder why NSYNC doesn't get back together. Actually, I know why they don't get back together. Because Justin completely ruined the band. Here you go. That was my last bite. Empty. I think I want dessert. What are y'all eating? Tell me down below what you're eating if you're eating with me. So, that's all I really had to talk to you about today. I'm gonna eat these little, they're called Airhead Bites. I got them from Walmart for like $1. Just like little chewy bites. But they're the flavors of Airheads. And they have the consistency of Airheads. See? That's what they look like. They're kind of hard. So I'll bite it. That's what it looks like in the middle. It's light. It's killing me today. Okay. Let's try it again. Much better. Okay, so do y'all like I don't consider it a joke movie, but it's one that's not really serious. Well, it's gonna take me a while to eat. So do y'all like indie movies like that? Or do you prefer mainstream movies that you know are going to be really good? Kind of like the indie stuff, personally. However, the movie Krampus just came out a few years ago, a couple of years ago, something like that. Got the blue ones here. There was a movie called Krampus. It was an independent film, very independent, very I don't even know how to describe it. It was low budget. The acting was beyond. It was the worst movie I've ever seen. Honestly. I have not seen the new Krampus. But the old one was really bad. I was just saying how I kind of like the indie off the wall films. The reason that I like them is because I don't know, I feel like the Hollywood movies, the actors went to Hollywood. The acting is not over the top in them, which is what I didn't feel like. I thought the Dead 7 it would be way over the top, the acting. I had the right balance of humor, seriousness. I'm sure they've all been in little bit parts here and there. I don't know though. The only ones I've ever seen act are Joey Fatone and Chris Kirkpatrick. So, yeah. So I'm really glad that I watched it and I bought it. Would I'd probably give it about, on the acting, yeah. Let's see, Joey was the best one. AJ was okay. The girl that plays the female villain in it's really good. Give it about 2.5, 3 stars. Plot, I'll give it a 3 or out of 5, by the way. My mouth looking like a rainbow. Ew. Made a really gross color. Anyway. Plot, I'd give it 3 or 4 stars. Because it was really good. I mean, the plot was great. Cinematography, I give it 4 stars. Because I really... There's, like, cartoony cutaway scenes, like, in between the chapters. It's a chapter movie. In between the chapters, there's different, like, almost animation, comic book style. I don't want to say his name, but it's kind of similar to a certain person's movie. And then another meets another person's movie. So, I really liked this cutscenes. I liked it all. Overall, I'd probably give it about 3 stars. Just because it was nostalgic to me. If it was not for the boy banders, it'd be getting to 1.5, 2 stars. But I loved seeing, and not only did I love seeing them, I loved hearing them too, because they made new music for this movie. Says features in the end an all new song for members of Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, and O-Town, along with other new music from a cast of pop legends. So it was really nice to hear that. Brought me back to my teenage years. Yeah, I'd watch the movie again. Why not? I already own it and I'm not going to sell it. I'd watch it again. The funny thing about the movie is that it came out on April Fool's Day. So I was like, is this a joke for real? It just happened to come out on that day. Anyway. That's it. We're done for this time. If y'all like this, y'all please be sure to sound off down below and tell me who your favorite boy band is and who your favorite boy bander is. If you've seen some other boy band related movies, please drop them down below me. If you want to see more of this, more movie reviews and more mukbangs from moi, give me a thumbs up on this video. I have a sugar ball. Hold on. Okay, let's try that again. If you want to see more mukbangs from me and more movie reviews, give me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my YouTube page. Visit me at mysteriousramblings.com. And y'all, go watch Dead 7 if you're a boy band fan. If you're looking for top acting, don't. Sorry. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Be sure to check out my links down below me and follow me. Peace.